See a bug like that? This is a wasp, I think. It needs help. Just give them a stick. They just need something to hold on to be able to turn over. They can't turn over. Hey, what's your problem? Hold on to it. Yeah. Are you alright? Oh man. What is the problem? What is going on? Why does this bug doesn't seem to want to go? Oh man, I think they're sick. I don't know, I think they're just sick. Whatever, they don't seem to be. They seem to be having a stomach ache. Or maybe they got some poison in them, I don't know. Here there's stuff to kill the rats they put everywhere. Maybe they took a little bit of that. I don't know what's going on. That one was sick. If they were not sick, normally you give them a stick, they grab onto it immediately and then they turn over. Immediately they settle down. This one isn't that sick. I don't know. I don't have the heart to step on them to end their pain. I'll give it to nature. So many beautiful dragonflies, like those, the one we saw the other day. The dragonflies, they have colorful wings. They look like butterflies, remember? There's so many of them here. They're all over here. And dragonflies are one of those I'm not afraid of. I think I'm not afraid of dragonflies. I'm not afraid of a mantis and moths and butterflies. Basically these big insects. I think I'm not, I'm not afraid of worms either. Nor rats. Snakes, it really depends. I'm not afraid if I'm not in danger. If it's something unknown on the ground, like a snake, I would be afraid. But if it's a snake that is benign, that is good, I don't have a problem with it. So I think it's a healthy dose of fear over there with snakes with me. But I can't see a lot of snakes together. Well, man, the dragonfly even flies like a butterfly. Like this, you know, the butterflies. But normally the dragonflies, I don't know. Actually, I've not observed them very closely. Maybe because they got larger wings. These ones with colorful, normally their wings are transparent, you know. But these ones with colorful wings, their wings seem to be less, or maybe just, I don't know. Look how absolutely elegant the way they fly. They can just float in the air, just riding the wind, not flapping their wings at all. They're just floating. I wonder what that feels like. Birds can do that as well. I really want to know what it feels like to have wings and just fly. Oh my God, I want to have wings. Let me fly. I've only flown in the dreams. They are so graceful. Why are they are everywhere here? There's so many of them. These ones are so beautiful. Colorful wing. Oh my God. Come on, did I film it? It was so beautiful. It is so beautiful. They're always faster than my camera moves. Okay, that wasp was sick. Gave it to nature. Nature would help them if they needed help. Such a peaceful view. A giant snail and a local snail enjoying a piece of fruit together. It's so peaceful. They don't bother each other. They're like friends. They are so different. I think it's so peaceful. Oh my god, I just love them animals. I appreciate them so much just the way they are. They're so marvelous. Just their existence, their presence is just so miraculous to me. The way they look, behave, and perceive the world in their own unique ways, species-specific ways, named by Deepak Chopra, species-specific. You don't know what it's like to be a snail. Does a snail know what it's like to be a snail? The ants are joining as well. Of course. I think there's even a smaller bug, or what is it underneath? A small snail has had it, is leaving. Big snail will eat it off. Maybe not. I think it probably is a piece of I don't know. Yeah, there are other bugs here. There are many other. There's a tiny snail underneath. And there's a different bug also eating the fruit. I don't know what bug it is. I think you know, man, there are two of them. And then there's a small snail over there. And the ants. Oh my god, there's so many bugs and just eating this fruit. I didn't know that they eat fruits. This bug is very famous as well. I don't know the English name for it. They like to stay in damp places. When I was a kid, I was traumatized by them once. I was wiping my ass with a towel after washing myself. And then I grabbed the towel. And then the bugs, like that bug, there are many, and they got onto my butt. Holy cow. But then they got off me immediately. That was the only time I was really in such a close contact with so many insects. Never again, just when I was 6. Everybody, there is another wasp. Remember earlier today? Or earlier in this video, which was earlier today. Much earlier, many hours ago. That wasp was sick. This looks also sick. This is a different one, I bet. It can't be the same one. Even though they're not really far away from each other. They got those big eyes. And this one is, I don't know what it's doing. It seems like it's really weak. I don't know what's, like it's got something in it or what. It's doing that. Dancing. Oh man. Bless you. Holy cow. What is it that's happening to them? As if they're fighting a ghost or what? Fighting something I can't see. But I think maybe, I don't know, maybe, are they doing something here to kill the wasps? Like, did they, like, you know, spray some drugs to kill just the wasps? Otherwise, why would I see 2 wasps in a row that behave like that? I've never seen one before. It looks so pretty. Its color is fabulous. You saw it. You probably didn't. I didn't dare to zoom in. I didn't know what a wasp would do. It was so beautiful on its bud. It's like this orange that changes gradually into off-white, and then at the bottom, at the end, it was like dark, smoky, blue, black. That was crazy. You gotta see it close up to be able to see all that, and you have to be not colorblind. If you're a little colorblind, you won't see that. Look at you. Don't you feel the same? What I feel? I suddenly realize I have this voice that is like this. And I get so confused. Why is my voice like this? And what exactly am I? What the hell am I? Not who am I, what? I look at my body, what is it? What the fuck is all this? And how come I gotta move? Like, if I wanna stand up, if I wanna move, I gotta first stand up and then walk with these things. What are these? I don't understand. I got so confused. Why is my voice like this? Why is my voice so feminine? Not that I want it to be masculine or anything. Why is it like this? Or why is it anything at all? I find myself so strange. And I don't know, like sometimes it just happens like this, especially after I'm so focused in doing something. Like just I was playing music. Look at this. What the fuck are you? Holy shit. Holy cow. Oh my god. What the hell is this? Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy cow. What the hell? What are you? You're a spider, I know. What are you? Holy shit, look at this creature. I had never seen something like this ever before. You look so different. Oh my lord. Look at that. It's so crazy. It looks like a toy. Holy shit. Holy. Are you a jumping spider? I can't tell anymore. I don't think it is. But I think it is because only jumping spiders look so flashy here. I'm not seeing any other spiders that look so flashy. It must be a jumping spider. But normally their head is a little wider than their butt. This one is different. I don't know. Is it a jumping spider? I think so. Let me just have a closer look. Holy cow, this is so amazing. You look so cool. You are so cute. Holy cow, everybody, look at this. I can't see your eyes at all. You're totally resting. You feel so safe here, don't you? I'm right in front of you. I'm a giant. I'm a billion times bigger than you, and I'm right in front of you, and you don't notice at all. You feel so safe here. Holy cow. I mean, I can see it's a jumping spider. I think so. Let me just blow on it and see how it moves. Ooh. I don't know. Normally they don't jump. I don't know. Maybe a jumping spider or not. A spider is amazing. Totally distracted me completely. But I didn't forget what I was talking about. Here's another wasp, let me tell you. Another wasp. I bet they are killing wasps here, even though I don't see it as a problem. I've not seen it. Maybe they are like slaying the wasp nest. Maybe they found a wasp nest, and then they sprayed some drug into it, and then the wasps coming out of it sick and dying. Because the wasps, they are kind of dangerous, maybe. That's why they're killing them. But they are extraordinary in my eyes. They're so beautiful. They are absolutely amazing. They're so beautiful, especially because their eyes are big, so I don't find them terrifying. I can see their face. If I can see the face of something, I don't find it scary. Oh, look at you. Oh my god, look at that thing. You are so beautiful. Mosquito. You are so amazing. Look at you. Come on, focus that. But you had a glance at it. You know what I'm talking about. So beautiful, cute little... what the fuck am I? You know, you never get to ask this kind of questions when you are never alone. If for someone that has never been alone for so long, like me, living completely alone with zero social contact, like normal social contact, other than going to the shop or talking to your landlord a few times a year. There's nothing, no human contact other than watching people passing by. I've not had a conversation, like a type of conversation that I would have rather than just a chit chat. You know, like with strangers, sometimes in the elevator they would talk to me. Very, very shortened chit chat, like nothing. And yeah, I've not had a conversation. Oh, and I've only had like a video call. It's not like people face to face, which is very important. You would think maybe video calls could replace human contact. No, it's not. It's totally a different dimension. When someone's sitting right in front of you, I've not had that for literally 2 years. And then that gives me this chance to literally be by myself, and then all the questions, the existential questions or identity questions would arise, because when you're not in a social, the fucking mosquito bit my ankle. Questions that you would never think of if you're surrounded by people. You always have this identity, because identity is only needed when you're not alone, right? So if you're alone, you don't give a shit. You don't need an identity, because you only need an identity when you're not alone, when you're somehow in a social context constantly there, and then that identity holds because everybody sees you as that identity. That's why you are stable. When you are like me, sort of semi-isolated, that kind of crumbles down, and you suddenly don't know who you are anymore, or what you are anymore. I don't know what I am, especially if you got into spirituality. You have this background. Holy shit! I walk around, and yeah, people are here. Many people here. I don't live isolated. Many people live here, but they're passerbys. We don't sit down and have a conversation, look at each other in the eyes, and then I only talk to animals and myself, like right now. Does it get creepy now? And I don't know who I am anymore, or what I am. I don't even get what I mean. It's something, if you get it, you get it. You don't get it, you do not get it. And why do I have this voice? Okay, now I'm getting my senses back a little. I have this voice. But why am I am a human being. Oh, but why do I sound like this specifically? Why do I sound like anything like this? This, for example, or anything. And I happen to sound like this. It doesn't matter what I sound like, but why do I sound like this at all? Why do I sound like something at all? And today I was just playing music. I was focused not on the music. I never focus on the music when I play music. That's one reason why I'm not passionate about playing. My mind always goes somewhere. I was so focused on thinking about things. Like, my mind completely wandered, lost. When I finished playing and I got back, and I suddenly, it got so damn strange that I realized if I want to move, I got first to need to move these two things first. That's just suddenly was so strange. I could not understand. That was so weird. It's so weird. How come I need to move these? Why I need to move anything for me to move? And then it was so strange to realize I am a thing, like this thing. It's even more strange to think that how long I have been this thing to still have this confusion at all. That's just so strange, and how nobody feels so. Does anybody feel this way? And this is the first time I ever wonder about my voice. Why do I sound like this, or anything at all? It's not that I'm going insane. It's I'm going insane. Everybody is insane, but I am going insane. Everybody is insane. I have been insane, but now I'm going sane, not insane. That's what's happening, I guess. Because now I'm not living in a bunch of metaphors and forms and ideas. I don't know. I guess I'm just looking at everything with fresh eyes, or what? Not eyes, but perception, because even vision confuses me. What is this? What is seeing? It's so weird. I turn my head around and I see different things. What the fuck is vision? What is sight? A mosquito, stop biting that shit. Stop biting me. You bit me twice on the same spot, you little suckers. You just keep sucking. Great. 3 bites. Three bites I counted. Don't let me get you. I'm gonna bite you too when I get you, you little sucker. I want you to experience what it's like to be so itchy, you know, you little suckers. I don't know, I find myself enormously funny sometimes. I just stop laughing. Oh Lord, where do we live? What is this, for example? What the hell is this thing? Great. No sunset today. What the hell is a sunset? Why do we keep calling it a sunset? The sun is the one that never moves at all. Oh my god, now these ants are killing this, not killing, but eating this. I think they're planning to move this giant wasp into their nest. I mean, the wasp isn't giant for me. It's giant for the... Another damn mosquito. Shit, tonight there's so many mosquitoes. Maybe because there is no wind tonight. This evening. Not night yet. Look at the bites they got. They bit me twice on my ankle. You suckers. And once on my inner thigh. You sucker. Wait until I get you. It's funny, I was thinking about this movie. It's called Danish Girl. Now that it's about a girl, it's an Oscar-winning movie. It's one of the best movies. Like very, very. I would say. Not that the topic is, like, not the narration is profound, but the fact that they made a movie out of this, and then they did it well, and the acting was so fantastic. That was also my favorite actor. I'm in love with him as a person, and you gotta watch that movie. And in that movie, the main character said, I fell in love with her because of her ankles. They're so beautiful, and she was sitting on the stairs that day just showing off her ankles. I just keep thinking about this. Maybe because this line is so special, it's very different. I remember the whole movie. Even though I watched it only once, and that was like 10 years ago, at least. I remember it, the beginning, the start, and the end. I don't have to watch it again. Well, you gotta watch it. It's really... I don't remember the ending, but I can tell you it was not... The ending wasn't sad, I think. I don't remember clearly, but I think it wasn't sad ending. And it's based on a real story. Oh yeah, that's why it's so significant. Look at the same spider from just now. Alright, now I think it looks like a jumping spider. Not that I'm some sort of a expert, I'm a observant, that's it. I'm not like a biologist or something, a zoologist. I'm just passionate, a little bit passionate. Oh my god, okay, you're a small one. You try to jump on me, you little... Not that you're a little shit, I don't know what to say. I just need to avoid this jumping, the mosquitoes. I don't want to spray, that's anti-mosquito spray. Why? I don't know why, I just try not to spray it. Maybe because it gets sticky. You can jump on me, you little something. You couldn't do it. Oh yeah, you did. Now you're on my finger. Ooh. Ooh. Let me make you dizzy. Do they even ever get dizzy? Like if I do this, do they get dizzy? Actually, would they enjoy it? Like when we go onto the roller coasters for the ride, do the spiders enjoy the same thing as well? Ooh, the thread broke. If only I could keep a spider on my body so they could eat all the oh my, there's another, I think this is another wasp on the front. Definitely something happened, otherwise why would I see so many dead wasps today? I think they maybe killed, here's another one. Oh, it's just the one from before? No, it's another one. I've seen, like, I think there are like 4 in total I've seen around that area. I think there's a nest they found here, and then they did something, and then the wasps got, I think maybe they used some drug or smoke or whatever, the musk, they got them. They got them. Alright. It's so mysterious. What's behind that? It's green and orange.
How to make her remember you forever. How to...
Everybody, this dog loves me so much. Love at first sight. Look at the dog. He's gonna come and greet me. Hello, love. You look like a little old man. You look like an old man. Oh, you stink. Stinky. Stinky baby. Oh, you stink. You look like an old man. Why do you look at me? You keep staring at me. You're in love with me. Right here. I was gonna stand up and then he rushed back to me. Ooh. Oat man. Why'd you keep looking at me like that? I love attention as well. Puggle. Oat man, hello. Ah, you stink so much. Ugh, you are so stinky, baby. Stinky baby. Will I see you again? Does your dad come here often? Sit here. You feel so nice. You look like my grandpa. Just kidding. Must be cool with your fur so short. Must feel so cool. Very comfortable today. Very chilly. Nice. Do you like this? You got a new haircut today, I think. Looks fresh new. You want me to pet you more? Want a little more attention? What do I stop petting you? Alright. See you. Do you want me to go? See you later. For me, the word destiny brings hope and this unavoidable power of joy, love, truth, heart's path. Unavoidable spring, the bloom of the flower, the arrival of dawn, the rising of the sun. The power of love. The snail and me were watching the sun together. Incredible. Hello, snail. sunset. Well, the sun doesn't set. Not yet. Not for another half an hour. At least an hour, half an hour. I love staying in the rain. Snail doesn't like the rain. I thought you'd like the rain. Snail hides in their shell. When there's rain on them. You're so beautiful, baby. Oh. I scare you. You're so amazing. Everything about you. The way you look. Your body, your shell. The way what you eat. So beautiful. Wow, look at the grass. Isn't it all amazing? Brings me to tears. One day more. One more day. One day more. Look at your cute little eye. In the morning, the ocean is so blue. It's a shame I never wake up so early. I don't know, something has been I just happen waking up earlier and earlier and earlier, like getting sleepy earlier and earlier. That's interesting, isn't it? Really very curious. It's my favorite color of the sea. The lightest shade of baby blue. Beautiful. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I believe only in miracles. There's only miracles are real. All that is a miracle. Oh, I believe only in miracles. 'Cause only miracles are real. All that is a miracle. Oh, what is your miracle? What is your miracle? I believe only in miracles. 'Cause only miracles are real. All that is a miracle. Oh, ooh, what is your miracle? What is your miracle? Can't stop singing this song. I believe only in miracles. 'Cause only miracles are real. All that is a miracle. Oh, what is your miracle? What is your miracle?
Most of y'all have one of these, but how many of y'all have one of these?
Who needs a wooden back scratcher when you've got your dog to do it for you?
Oh, yeah, scratch it. Oh, yeah. Scratch it, baby, scratch it. Oh, yeah, thank you.
She's an amateur at hide and seek, but she has a professional ally.
Once again, I was reading at what I wrote. One of the notebooks that I filled up when I was in high school, and well, these are, I'm speechless. I don't even remember I wrote these. I wrote too much, even though I don't feel like I was that person anymore. It feels like a different person. I'm reading someone else's writings. They wrote sunshine applied syrup. I don't even know how to translate syrup and honey on my face so that the chaotic birds chirping got stuck on my face. I can't, this is just so, well, if you ask me, this is the best poetry I've ever read. Just days ago, I read the best poetry in the world. Well, that was written by a German poet. She wrote in English. And I felt like I could never write what she wrote, but now I'm reading this, I feel this is, I don't know, back then when I was writing these, I never thought about letting anybody read them. I still don't feel, I kind of feel like so, but again, it feels like it's written by a different person. And this one here, clouds still rise up from inside of the mountains, like some soft birds hovering surrounding a child's head. I don't know, that's just, I think it's stunning. I am speechless. It's a shame my English wasn't my first language. Otherwise, I'd be writing all of these in English and then maybe I should quit writing in English, because I should first write in my language and then translate them into English every single time from now on. I literally feel like I'm reading somebody else's writings because I don't remember at all writing these. Well, it makes sense because I filled like 5-6 notebooks and I would write every single day, all the time, whenever I felt like writing. I could be waiting in line on my way back from the dining hall Well, I still do that today on my phone. Yeah, I still do that. Maybe I should read more of what I wrote. I want to show you this picture that I painted. I said, I'm not a painter, I'm not a painter kind of person, but I don't even remember I painted this. It's Vincent van Gogh. I think it's fabulous. Absolutely marvelous. I'll show you some recent paintings of mine. Well, they have a lot of similarities, don't they? I use the exact same colors. And oh, well, I just felt like I didn't want to waste the wax pencils that I had, the crayons. So I thought of painting some. I don't like these though. I don't like this one, for example. Well, I kind of like this one, but still not a lot. I'll show you something that I drew. It would shock you, but it was very boring. I do a very fantastic job when I copy. Like, if you give me a black white picture of someone, I can copy it like in a larger scale. You can give me a small picture and I copy it, and it will look just like the picture. But it's extremely boring for me. I've only done it 3 times in my life. First time I did it when I was in high school, like when it was an art gallery that was held every year in my high school. And then the last year maybe I decided to do that. Well, you know, I had never done it before. I just knew that I could do it. I never learned to draw. I never did draw. I mean, I did draw actually. I did draw a little bit, but I had never done it before. But I just knew that I could do it. So it took me 4 hours to draw. Actually, it's this girl that I just was listening to her song, which is really weird because I never listened to her. But I'm talking about her. But I just finished deleting her song from my playlist because I was listening to that song yesterday. Today I'm talking about her. I think it's a synchronicity because I never think about her ever. Because, you know, I don't like her. She's Avril, I don't remember her last name, but I think you know her, like, because she's extremely popular, a rock singer. Skater Boy, that's the song. Her most popular song. I liked it. And In the Sun, that's one. And then, because she was popular, so I decided to draw her. I wanted to draw someone. I was just going through the store to find a sticker. You know, they sold stickers of celebrities to, you know, teenagers, of course. So I was just looking for a good picture to draw. I thought it should be one that was easy to draw. So I found that one wasn't even black and white, but it looked kind of easy to draw. Which it was a photograph of her, and then I did it. And I did it again just to prove the point to my friend when I was in the UK to show him that I could do it. He didn't believe me, I think, when I told him. He was like half in belief. So I did it, but it was extremely boring. It was just copy and pasting. Like I was a printer. It was so... yeah, it was just literally boring. That's exactly what happens when you are forced to do something. I did it, and then I did it again because there was this girl on the advertisement. I found her extremely pretty, even though I know that must be a photoshopped picture, of course, on the advertisement. But I just had to do it, so I did it. But I did a fall job the first time. Not the first time. The very first time when I drew Ava, I think I didn't do it well enough either. Like I did her mouth wrong. But when I did my friend, it was 100% good. And then I did the girl, it was totally off. But still pretty, but totally off. I still have that picture, in fact. But I have my friend's drawing in my phone. I could show you, but I don't want to because that's his face, and you could recognize him. So like, I don't want to show it to anybody in public, not in public, because this person went into cold, so I don't know. I don't want to show his face in public. I don't know what's going on with him right now. I don't know. Maybe he's dead. Who knows? We lost contact after that happened, and it's a very dull day. But it's only dull when it's not raining. But it's not dull anymore because I think it started to rain a little. Oh Lord. Yeah, I read the stuff I wrote. I hope when I die somebody could publish them. Like somebody that can read in my language and translate them into English and then publish them. All of it. It will be popular. Because I'll be dead. As soon as you die, everything about you becomes more intriguing to the living. And I wrote fantastically. I didn't know when I was writing it. Because maybe because I was reading a lot as well. I would read a lot as well. Yeah, I will read, but I always write more. And I still feel like a different person. Let's grab another notebook. I think there was a poem that I really liked. Don't know if I'll be able to find it first and then translate it to you. Oh, I have some old paintings as well. They're not barely paintings. They're just some scribbles with colors. So let me see if I can find that poem. Maybe I won't be. There's so many. I mean, it's not poetry that I wrote. It's more like poetic proses or whatever. Prose poetry. I wonder what my job is in this world, like my place. What I do know is I'm not here to become a writer. It doesn't draw me. I'm not here to be a spiritual leader. Like I'm deep in spirituality, but it's not my focus. Maybe I will do a little bit of everything. I like theater. I love acting, but I will not. I'm not passionate about being another synchronicity. I checked the screen. It was 1222. The timing. And yeah, I did. I wanted to do what I did in high school again. When they held this talent show, it was not a competition. It was just an opportunity for us to relax because of how heavy schoolwork and everything was, especially the last year of high school. Extremely heavy. And so there was this talent show was held for one night, and every single person was asked to take part in, to go on the stage to perform something. And then we formed groups. And then either a group come up with something. Some people would come together, sing as a group, or I don't remember at all what other people did. But I decided to write a play for our group, a short stage play. And back then I was someone that didn't give a shit about what other people thought. I did whatever I wanted to do. today I'm still that person, but I'm fearful now because I don't know where this all came from, but I started to become fearful of other people's judgments. Back then I wasn't at all. I don't want to talk about how as if I was worse today. Help me, universe. I just feel like I'm less, as if I have less bones today, but I'm still doing this thing that I would do, which is to live in this very unconventional way, in this great fate, with this great survival fear, but not following what it dictates me, without having an income, just living on the rest of my savings, and just gonna live until the last moment and see what happens. That's what I would do, and I'm doing it, just still with this great fear, and not taking any action unless it's a heart's calling. I will not take any action just out of survival need or anything less than the heart's calling. I will not do it. And it makes me feel very insecure, and I feel a lot of fear. Even as I'm talking, holy cow! But I will not. It's not that I have a choice here. I don't have a choice. This is what I do. Okay, this is what I am. I don't give a shit about survival. Even for most people, survival is the most important thing, which I can never understand. But I don't care. Like, if I run out of money and nothing shows up, it means the universe wants me to die. But if the universe wanted me to die, it would kill me, rather than let me just run out of my money and start to starve. That's not how it works. So I believe that the universe would come up with something before I run out of my money. But I'm still like a lot of fear. Holy shit, even when I talk about it. Only when I talk about it, I have fear. Normally, when I don't think about it, I'm all right. And then, back to that stage show, I wrote this short play. I wrote a much more abstract one that was complete stream of consciousness between, back then I wasn't gender aware, so I wrote between a father and a son. Today I would change the gender a little. But it was complete stream of consciousness. If it was played on stage, nobody would understand a piece of shit at all. I'm not saying that was a piece of shit. That was a masterpiece. But because it's total stream of consciousness, and it was just among high school students, nobody was going to understand anything. Not even the adults, the teachers, they were not going to understand anything. Because the teachers, they were very shallow-minded in my country. So I think I wrote a new one. It was a 5-minute stage play, and it was still kind of, abstract, but at least the lines were concrete. I was writing about, mostly centering around my only personal sense of not belonging. But somehow the lines I wrote resonated with other people in a different way. I knew they wouldn't understand, but then someone told me that night after it was finished. One of my roommates told me, many people cried watching it, but I still believed that nobody understood what I wrote, because the core of it was just personal. But maybe it resonated with them. I still believe that they cried because it was talking about homesickness. But it was really about my feeling of not belonging, and I felt like a frail weed in the world, alone. Even though in high school I would say I was really lucky. I had someone I thought that loved me, and I really felt their love from my imagination, not literally from them, but from my imagination, and that really nourished me throughout the last 2 years, which were the hardest years. The most hardest years of my entire life, yes. Well, I can't say that. I didn't really work hard. I didn't really study hard. I had a lot of free time every single day. And I really enjoyed. I just hated the math classes. I hated history classes. I hated. That was it. Yeah. Yeah, math and history were my least. Oh, actually, now when I talk about it, I feel even more lucky. Only 2 subjects were my most hated. The other ones were okay, except for politics. But politics, it was just it was politics first year, and then it was economics second year, and it was philosophy third year. I was in love with philosophy. I loved philosophy, even though it was all about materialism and philosophy. But I love philosophy. I love anything abstract, anything in any way abstract and complex. And I loved, obviously, literature classes. I loved, language. I loved English. Was also one of the major subjects, and I was good at it. I would say I was very lucky, and it wasn't really hard. It was hard looking back today. It was extremely hard looking back today. But actually, it's really not hard when you're in the middle of it, because you had so many people around you and everything was scheduled perfectly well. You're just focusing on moment to moment, the day. You're just focusing on the class at present. You don't look at it at the whole big picture. Today, I'm looking at it at a big picture which make it feel so much harder than it actually was when I was in the middle of it. When I was in the middle of it, I was enjoying at least half of it. Or I would say more than half of it, because I only hated 2 subjects. The rest were okay. And I hated the exams. Holy shit, there were so many exams. Every single week, there was a big exam with all the subjects tested. There were 6 of them, and then you had to take 6 exams in one big exam, and they happened every single week. And then math happened twice a week. Just imagine that. Fuck it. I don't want to even talk about it now. But I was a good student. I think by grace. I never had to study hard. I had a lot of free time, and then I would say the school, it was tolerant for me as well. Maybe because I was good, so they didn't care. I felt like there was much tolerance for every student, not just for me. But I was bold, so I was fearless. I did whatever the fuck I wanted to do. I was very myself, very self-centered, just as I am today, but with more fear, because I guess I'm just less self-centered than before, so I care more about what people think of me, what people perceive me, but really I'm dealing with that. I don't want any of that, and I'm turning it, and I don't know where all of that came from, literally. I have not gone through anything that would have caused that to change in me. I don't know. Maybe because I graduated from high school, because in high school everybody was focusing on their own and their schoolwork. There was not actually socialization. Even if you were in high school, you were in school every single day surrounded by people, but there weren't like real true socialization going on. Only after I graduated from high school, I think that was when the socialization started. And when it really mattered how you are in other people's eyes, it really started to matter, or what, I don't know, but I still didn't have a problem in university. I just felt utterly lonely there, and I was really depressed. My most depressed years was in university, and still I didn't have a problem. I skipped as many classes as I wanted, because I had absolutely zero passion or interest in what I was learning, and zero purpose. Not like in high school. In high school, you study for something in the future, and also I was interested in some of the subjects. But in university, I totally lost anything. Like I was interested. I was extremely interested. I was studying Italian. I was extremely interested in the beginning, before everything unfolded. I was extremely interested. I looked at the textbooks; they were brand new. I had so much enthusiasm for language, at least I thought, because I was really interested in English when I was in high school. So I thought this was going to be good. That was the reason why I chose language going into university. But then, things happened, or things didn't happen, and then my depression worsened. I got more lonely, and I think the main thing was because I didn't get along with anyone. The teachers, I hated them. They were bad. I mean, there was pressure, and the teachers, they didn't care about the students. They just cared about finishing their job. And I think it didn't matter, because it only mattered because I was depressed. Otherwise, I wouldn't give a shit. Because I was depressed, so I thought everybody was cold. Because had any of the teachers paid any attention to me, they would notice that I was depressed rather than a bad student in their eyes, because I skipped homework. I skipped everything as much as I could, all the classes. I probably was the one that skipped the most class, but I didn't know it at all. And I didn't do any homework, but I was in the bottom of the class, maybe in the middle to bottom, I don't know, I didn't care. There were still 20, I think it was like, I was about 10 or a little bit below 10 for the exams. The 10th, but I didn't give a shit, I didn't even want to graduate, I didn't even bother graduating. I left it as soon as I could. I quit. And I don't regret it. I think I made a perfect decision. As when I started to be completely on my own, I became completely unbounded by anything, because I left not only school, but also my family behind, because they were the source of my anxiety and depression. And then I became free. I decided to study psychology, because I didn't know what to do, but I knew that psychology was the thing that I was most interested in, but not because I was passionate about it, but because there was nothing else that I was more interested in. So I decided my life had to go on, so I decided to move on and to study something, because I was still this was still in my head, like I had to achieve academically. This was still in my head. Like, not continue on a academic path was not in my head at all. So I had to somehow go back to school. So I decided to move to a different country, and an English-speaking country, to study psychology in English. And then I finished the first year. It was not the first year of university, but the prep year, teaching you essay, and I don't know what it was about. It was not necessary, I would say. I wish I didn't have to, but it really taught me how to write actual academic papers, essays, using citations and stuff, and I did it perfectly well. I was again a top student, because I wasn't depressed anymore. Years later, after I quit university, I was still kind of lost in life, didn't know what it was all about. Or no, not exactly, but I was still lonely. That was it. That was the big theme of my life, lonely. But I wasn't lost anymore. I had a purpose now. I was gonna be pursuing truth, which was what I always knew. So today is what I learned, what I live for. I didn't know back then that truth was love, but I knew that I lived for truth and love. I didn't know they were the one and the same thing. So I thought science was the way, so I decided to study psychology. I thought I had a purpose again. I was all excited, but again, I wasn't passionate about psychology. It's just a way. I was very into it. And then this big turn happened in my life. Almost more than halfway finishing the first year, my life completely changed in a way that I had never expected. I couldn't even imagine how what I was gonna pursue through an academic path came to me through a route that I didn't imagine, because I was very sciencey. I thought science was the way. I was never into spirituality. I had never been into it. I had never had a spiritual or religious background. Totally a physicalism background in terms of philosophy. And how did I get to this? I guess I started talking about high school and stuff, and yeah. And now, and which steered me to where I am today. So I guess my life pretty short. Yeah, it can be finished. I can finish talking about my life in not 10 minutes, an hour. I can finish my whole life. If you don't want the full detail, but just a little bit in detail, I can finish it in 1 hour. That's just how much I've lived so far. I think I've finished, or I'm still in the 3rd chapter of my life, or maybe it's the end of the 3rd chapter, or maybe I'm already in the beginning of the 4th chapter. I don't know. But now I'm in between chapters because nothing has happened to me for the past 2 years. Until recently, something happened, but I don't know the significance of that yet. And now I need to go. I said I was gonna go out today at this time. I'm gonna go. No matter what happens, I'm gonna go. Yeah, see you. Thank you for listening. Maybe I'll continue later. I'll finish talking yet. I gotta go. You're not here, and I'm not in sorrow. Cause I believe forever in miracle. You appear as a miracle. Oh, unstoppable miracle. I believe only in miracles, 'cause only miracles are real. All that is a miracle. What is your miracle? What is your miracle? You're not here, and I am not in sorrow, 'cause I believe forever in miracles. You appear as a miracle. Unstoppable miracle. Not I could do that, I couldn't. I believe only him, only him, only. I believe only in miracles, 'cause only miracles are real. I believe only in miracles, 'cause only miracles are real. All that is a miracle. What is your miracle? What is your miracle? You're not here, and I am not in sorrow, 'cause I believe forever forever in there, forever in miracle. You appear as a miracle. La 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 la. Unstoppable miracle. Unstoppable miracle. What is your miracle? Unstoppable miracle. Unstoppable miracle. You are my miracle. You are my miracle.
It's a McChicken, my love. Goodness. Come on. Oh my god, he's getting you. Com licença.
Nasıl duruyor burada böyle? Durma. Kendi mi çıkmış?
Kendisi çıkmış tabii.
Please. I don't know how much longer I can live like this. Please help me. God, whatever. Dog. Whatever that can help me. I know it's not gonna be a human being. So don't try to help me if you're a human being, because you're only gonna disappoint me. I don't understand why we're here. I don't understand at all. I don't understand. Okay, if I try not to think about that, I try to think about why I am here. I try to focus on why I am here. I don't know where I am. This place. I cannot understand this place. Okay, don't focus on that. Focus on why I am here, not in this world, because I am not in this world. This world, everything happens, and it has nothing to do with me. It's not happening in my life, it's happening out there. When I don't look at it, it's not there, as if it's not there. It's why I am in this, my life. And having had those things happen to me, why? What am I here for in this life? My journey, what is it for? They tell you it's all about love. Okay, all about love. Something I have never experienced in my life. Okay, that's what I'm here for. I feel like a hole, a black hole. Nobody sees it in me. I feel like a wall with poetry written in coded language. I display myself like a walking white wall with all of my poetry written on it, in display, in public. Everybody looks at it, but they cannot understand a word. They might say, "Oh, you look beautiful. You are like art." But then they don't read my poetry, or they read it, they can't understand a word. That's how I feel. All my life. Not all my life, okay. Okay, not all my life. Alright, I started when I was 18. Or 19, even less. Okay, for all the past half a decade. That was turning to be 7 years. That's been 7 years. 7 years? It sounds like a lot. It started to sound like a lot already. 7 years. I don't know why I am here. Maybe I knew before spirituality. I thought I knew I was gonna find out about truth. And then everything changed. Like I told you. I thought I found it, and then, but sometimes, like now, I have this kind of breakdown. I don't know what to think, where to look. I don't know what I'm here for, all alone. You could say that since I was born, I was alone. No one saw me. I have never felt seen. Other than through my imagination. I want to be seen. I want to be understood deeply. That's the only thing that I can tell you that I exist for. Yes, that's the only thing Not just here for anywhere for. Alright? In my world, I am all alone. And please help me with it, Lord. Whatever it is that can help me. Can you understand? I think you can understand because what I've learned that you can see me through, like I'm transparent, so you should understand me better than I can. In times like this, what should I do? I don't need someone to hug me. Just say it's okay, it's gonna be alright. That's not what I want. I want him to see me. I want to be seen. I want to be understood. I want me to be seen. I want them to. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe it's not something that difficult. It's just that I've never had it. It seems to be something so difficult to have. It seems impossible to have because I've never had it. But it's not true. It's like if you have never seen a rainbow in your whole life, you start to think it's something so difficult, so impossible, that it doesn't exist. It's so hard. That's for me, but what I want is really something really simple, I guess. I guess it's something really simple, but because I have never had it, so it feels like it's something that's impossible to have, as if, like, when I think about it, it feels like a good dream that I have to fall asleep to experience. Well, even when through my dreams, I have never experienced it. I have 3 dreams every night. Every night. So count how many dreams I've had, and then I have never experienced it in my dream. Well, I don't want to experience it in my dream, I guess, because I wouldn't want to wake up if I could experience it in my dream. It's just something really simple, you know, just someone that really can understand me, that really vibes with me in a way that there is no misunderstanding when we talk. Like, I don't always have to over-explain myself. I don't always have to over-explain myself. This is what I just experience all the time. I don't know how to get out of it. Is there anything wrong with me? What am I doing wrong with? I don't know. Like, why do I have to get into a life like this? I really... Okay, I have experienced it once, alright? I'm not exaggerating. I have experienced it once with someone. In fact, indeed, it happened once. But because that person was not in a good state, I was not in a good state. Nothing happened. I could feel, oh yeah, I have experienced. I could feel like they could understand me really easily, and they really appreciated me. But it was a very short thing. It lasted for just a few days. We were friends. The friendship lasted for just a few days. And then I think they went through some breakdown. They just didn't want to talk to me again. So I wouldn't say that was exactly what I wanted. Of course it wasn't, but it gave me a glimpse that it actually exists. And I for never for one single second I ever would believe that it doesn't exist. For one single moment in my life I don't feel hopeful, even though it's been 7 years, if you can count it like that. Although I might not have always felt this so crystal clear, I felt this clear when I was in my deepest depression. I knew this is what I wanted, unconditional love, or just someone that could understand me. And then I kind of was not holding on to it so much. After I moved countries, I was not holding on to it so much. Well, on and off sometimes. I don't remember actually. I think I was looking for something, but I wasn't sure exactly as I'm sure today or when I was the most depressed. Just looking for something, a connection, yeah. But I wasn't sure what it would be like. But today I am so sure I'm so sure, I'm so clear what it is supposed to be like. Okay, I'm so clear. And I don't know what to do. Like, if that's what I'm here for, then why am I here where I am today? Alone, living alone for 2 years now. I don't know how much longer it will last. I don't know. And I don't care about anything else. You ask me, what do I care? I care about love. Love is the only thing I care. And I care about, of course, love for me first of all. I don't know how I can begin to care about other people, whether or not they are loved. I just can't do that. You know, I try to do that, but I can't. I find myself extremely lonely if I do that. I find myself, when I'm not in the center of my attention, I feel I'm not nobody's paying attention to me. Well, I mean, I could do that temporarily, but I would never be able to do that for someone, or being in like a kind of friendship where this other person is the center of my attention. I give them love. I can't give them love. I cannot do that. I just feel in those situations, I feel extremely lonely. I feel because all the attention goes to other people, and I am extremely self-aware, so I get very lonely. Because in this kind of, so I never attracted that kind of relationship, friendship or connection, whatever. Nor am I attractive to someone like me, I guess, that needs attention and love. Oh Lord, I am so, I'm better now. I feel clearer now that I talked it through. I was so in misery. Now I'm better. I feel more clear now. I feel hopeful again. In fact, I feel vitalized again. I feel like I could bounce off the floor. I collapsed on the floor. Not exactly collapsed. I'm exaggerating. I fell sitting on the floor. And then now I'm bounced up. I feel light again, which is really strange. I feel so light again. And I feel like I'm in a mountain of light, like light surging, light. Suddenly, I was so in resentment to all the lights in my living room. I was looking at them, and I wanted to turn them off. But right now, they turn into something different. Like, they feel like the light of the wings of the angels. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I'm in hope again. I have never lost hope. Even when I was crying, collapsing on the floor, even when I was the most depressed in my life, I had never lost hope. I was never in desperation. I was never like, okay, I could give it all up now. I'm gonna kill myself today because nothing means anything to me. I can stop existing now. No, even if I wanted to kill myself, it was because I knew that there was something that's gonna happen somehow through death. Not that I wanted to end it all. I have never lost hope. I can't possibly lose this hope. Because I exist like a kind of a key or a lock. Because I look at myself, I am this lock. I know that the key exists somewhere. You know what I mean? So I can't possibly lose hope. It's like you have one earring. You know, all earrings, not all your earrings, but let's say you have a half of something in your head, in your hand. You look at it, you just know that the other half exists. So when you look at this half, you just know that the other half exists, no matter you have found it or not. No matter you have ever come across it, you just know it. It's self-evident. It's not something you can ever lose hope for. Now that I know I'm eternal, well, now I feel suddenly, I feel lighter. I hope I didn't scare you. I don't know. Just listen, okay? Don't talk. Okay, the last thing I want to hear from you is you speaking, because you can say nothing. Everything you say will disappoint me because you don't understand. You don't understand. Maybe you do. If you understand, I have never met someone that's like me. Well, if you understood, then you would be the one one of those, and doesn't have to be just one person, one of those people that I'm here looking for. But the thing is, those people, as soon as I lay eyes on them, I can recognize them immediately. We just have one conversation, I would know. Like that friend that I just mentioned, we just had one conversation, I knew that he was really different. I could feel it also. It was so different. It's not something complicated, obscure, complex. It's very straightforward. Like whether or not you are in the same vibration with someone, you even just give them a look. You look at each other in the eye, and then you just start talking. Even someone send me, a total stranger can send me one message. The first message, I would be able to feel their vibe. The only problem I have is right now is I am lost. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Just staying alive. Well, so far it's not a challenge. I don't know how much longer I can stay not a challenge. In fact, it will never be a challenge. But right before it becomes a challenge to merely stay alive, I'm just gonna end this life because it's not worth it. Just doing everything just to try to stay alive. I don't understand how, for anyone, this is something that they ever should care about. How this thing is any way appealing to them just to stay alive, is in any way appealing to them. So many people do everything and nothing just to be alive, and that's just not what I can understand. That's something I despise. The survival is what I despise, is what's given to me, is not what I fight for, okay? I do not fight for my survival. My physical existence is maintained by this thing, whatever it is. It could be the entirety of my soul, whatever it is, or the universe, or God, or whatever. It's their job to maintain my physical existence because they want me here. So as soon as I realize that I need to now fight for my survival, it just becomes ridiculous. We're not here to survive. If you have to argue with me over this, you can exit the video now. Never talk to me again, because I know that I can never talk to someone that believes the opposite. Like my family, my mother, they can never understand. They live in fear, and they try to drag me down. People speak out of fear. They drag me in their fear. So that's the reason why I don't ever want to talk to you again. If you'd say, it's your responsibility to take care of yourself, make sure you're alive, and make sure you survive. That's your responsibility. Blah, blah, blah. No matter what you say, you're just escaping from your biggest responsibility. If you are someone like that, there's nothing between us. Okay, we do not vibrate. You don't resonate with me. I surely don't resonate with you. Okay, so yeah, I will never get a job just to be alive. And if I'm at a point in my life when I have to get a job just for the money, I kill myself, all right? And I have a plan. I have 2 plans. And I don't want that to happen. Not that I'm eager for it. I don't want that to happen. It's just sometimes I think about it, right? Because there's nothing in front of me that I can see that can guarantee something solid. It says it will never happen. So sometimes I think about it, or all the time, not all the time, no. When I get fearful, when I get insecure, when I lose a little bit of faith, I start to be scared. I even think about what kind of job I can find, but these thoughts are dreadful, I don't despise people that work just for survival. Okay, that has a job just for survival. I don't despise people, but I despise survival. Not that I despise it, but it's not something. I know I'm not here to keep myself alive. It's not my job to keep me alive. I should always have enough money to stay alive. And that should never be difficult or challenging. But it hasn't so far not been. And my question is, why am I here? Okay, the past 2 years, let me not just look at it as past. It's gone, and I can understand I have turned into a completely different person in those 2 years. These past 2 years where absolutely nothing happened and no relationships happened, no connections whatsoever happened. I just lived alone, moved once, but just from apartment A to apartment B. 200 meters apart from each other, all the same place. I have stayed here. I don't know how much longer I am to stay here. And I can't see whatsoever. I don't have a clue what would happen for me. I do have a wish, I can imagine that I want to happen. Well, there's only one thing that I want to happen, is the thing that I've been talking about. And, but I don't know when it will happen or what. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stay in this. And I don't know, like, for example, tomorrow, what do I live for tomorrow? For this hope that it's over. It's all gonna be over very soon. That's what I live for. The hope that it's gonna be over, that it's just the last bit of it. And I should just enjoy it. Because it's the last bit of it. Yeah. I ask for help sincerely once over and over again. Give me some clarity, some direction, I don't know. But now I'm okay. Now I have hope. I have the clarity of hope. I don't have a clue. I have the clarity of hope. The only thing that I care about, I don't give a damn about this world. What's happening is starvation all over out there. The reason why I don't give a damn about it, because I don't understand what it has to be. It seems like a wasted place, because we all have chosen to be here. We have chosen to be born here. You have chosen to be born onto this earth. So if we just all stop choosing to be born onto the earth, it will all end. So it doesn't make any sense to me that there's suffering in this world. I don't know. It seems like people are choosing to experience suffering. So I don't give a damn. It's all their response. It's all their problem. They got born. They chose to be born in this and that, in this kind of suffering, that kind of suffering. Including myself, I chose to have experience this kind of suffering, but I don't understand why. My own is enough to take. I can't take any more from other people. Because whenever I try to think about why we're here, I get into a complete confusion. I can't get out. It gets so dark. I cannot begin to understand why the world is like this. I can't. Nothing has resonated with me that can explain this. I know we are for love, but love cannot explain. For me, I can't see how love can explain why this world is like this. So I don't look at suffering in the world. It's all meaningless to me. I just look at myself. That's where I have the hope of finding meaning. I think we all should just look at ourselves rather than other people and see how much they suffer, because especially people far away in the other end of the world, you can't do anything about it. You can pray for it, but you can't possibly pray for it without being heartbroken. So why do you have to go through that experience of heartbroken? Well, it's important to pray if you are, like, I know that some people in the world, they are really passionate about helping them just by praying, but not for me. I don't even know the meaning of my prayer. I do know that it helps, but I don't know why that has to exist. This world has to exist in this way that I absolutely cannot understand. And I know that when I absolutely cannot understand something, it's because there's something wrong in my perception. It's not that because the thing itself is absurd, because nothing in existence is absurd. Everything in existence has a reason. And if I absolutely can't see the reason, it means I am looking at it wrongly. So I just don't look at it at all, because I can't, whenever I look at it wrongly. Whenever I look at suffering in the world, okay, my first reaction would be immediately jumping into this existential confusion that I can't get out. So it doesn't help me, it doesn't help the world. So I don't look at suffering at all. And I have been asking for help with this, like how to understand the world, and I don't know if I'm making progress. As far as I look at it myself, again, I don't see any progress. I can't answer this question any better than I could months ago. I've been asking, and now I've stopped asking. I've just turned my head away from all of that. I think it's the right way to do it, at least for me. So all of this, what it seems like so far, all the sufferings in the world, they're just all so meaningless to me. Well, I know they are not meaningless, but they seem to be meaningless to me. So I feel resentment, or because I don't want to get into this confusion, so I don't look at it at all. I don't talk about it at all. It doesn't exist for me if I don't look at it, if I don't check the news, whatever that happens, what kind of tragedy that happens in the world, how many people killed, shot at schools, whatever, whatsoever. It just doesn't bother me. It doesn't exist anymore, right? Just don't look at it. If you ask for help, the help will tell you to stop watching news. Nobody will tell you to watch news. Oh, Lord. We are here for our stuff. We're not here to take on the suffering of the world, because each one has chosen their own life for whatever reason. And we only help them by following our joy, not by crying our heart out at their suffering. And you're not helping yourself and not helping them. You follow your heart, you get as joyful as possible. That's how you help the world. The world does not need more sorrow, does not need more heartbrokenness. You want to look at your heart and focus on that. And your joy, your excitement, your truth, your clarity, your hope, your fire. That's how you help the world. That's what you are here for. All right. Have the clarity of that. At least I have it. You have it or not, you decide for yourself. I can't persuade anybody. Like, nobody can talk me into anything. I can't talk anyone into anything either. Well, I can actually be talked into, believe me, something. I'm quite open-minded. If you talk me into something, you can't talk me into something worse. If you talk me into something better, you can absolutely do that. Because my heart would resonate. If it's something that's really better, my heart's open. If you try to talk to me into something that's worse, like my mother would used to talk me into, you first have financial stability before you think about your dreams, before you think about trying to realize any of your dreams. That's all bullshit without financial stability. You know, when you try to talk me down out of my heart, it's never going to happen. What's going to happen is that you're going to get out of my world. Yeah, that's what happened with her. Oh, Lord. Well, bless her. Not that I hate her. I know it must be hard for her not following her heart. It must be hard for her. There's only one prayer that I have for her is I wish that I pray for her alignment. I pray for her alignment. There's only one prayer that I would say for anyone. The fundamental prayer that is, I pray for her, for your alignment with your truth, with your heart. I was talking about myself, all of a sudden I started talking about all of this. I guess because I was worried that you wouldn't understand. You know, I always try to over-explain myself, but maybe it's just so not necessary. What I hate the most is when somebody doesn't understand me. Okay, I talk and talk and talk, and then they come up and then they show up and then say something that makes me feel like they don't understand me at all. Like some bullshit. For example, I talk about love, unconditional love, and how this and that is important, is fundamental, and then they come up with a question like, so is love just an emotion? I don't even know what to say to these people. Or, I think you're selfish. Well, actually, nobody ever said that to me. It's just my mind that would say that to me, just as an example. They look at me and say, I think you need to change. Because, you know, something like that. It comes from a place of lack of understanding. You can say all disagreements come from a place of lack of understanding. Because like I said, in love, which is deep understanding. You know, understanding, there's intellectual understanding. That's where agreements and disagreements come in. But in this deep understanding I'm talking about, that is love, agreements or disagreements fade. They are irrelevant. It's repeatedly talked about in my previous video. This video in the playlist, The Final Clarity. Oh Lord, when I talk about these, I feel my heart. I feel it's in peace, and I'm in my heart's peace. Yeah, what I don't want the most is when someone listens to me. They listen to me, and then they say something that comes from a complete place of not understanding. I mean, something deep, something important. If it's something not important, I don't care. If it's something core important, like maybe somebody watch my videos, like in this example I give you. They say, I think you're really a selfish person. I mean, at least you're selfish to a certain extent. You must agree with that. You know, if someone comes up with something like that or similar to that, nobody has ever called me selfish. It's just my mind. I've been kind of struggling with that. But just an example, I don't know what other example to give you. Or they say, I think you're someone that just cares about yourself. You really don't care about other people. When they come up with something like, when they say something like that, I think you really don't care about other people. You know, not calling me selfish, but just say, and you really don't care about other people. You really just care about yourself. And that comes from a complete place of, you know, I don't even know, like, I just ask God to help me. If I ever get into a situation like that, please don't let me go into, like, let me know what to do. Don't let me go into a breakdown. Don't let me just start crying and feeling Like, I can imagine, like, if you were someone that's watched all of my videos and then you come up and say, or right now in your head, do you agree when I said, I just care about myself, I don't care about other people? Do you agree that I'm someone that just cares about myself and not other people? If you agree with that, please, don't watch my videos anymore. And really just don't think about me anymore. Don't just erase me from your life like I've never been there, because I'm not for you, you're not for me. There's never gonna be any understanding ever achievable between us. Because I don't want to call you shallow. I try to not call you shallow because I really get mad by a comment like that. Now that it happened to me, it only happened once in one conversation. In fact, what I should do is I completely stop trying to over-explain myself at all to try to avoid misunderstanding. If misunderstanding happens, let it happen. Because understanding, again, it happens without overly explaining myself. So I just talk about whatever the fuck I want. I no longer try to explain myself whatsoever. All right? If there's misunderstanding, then there is. And it means this person isn't for me. I'm not for that person. Okay, if you watch my video and then you kind of resent me or you don't love me. If you watch my videos and you don't love me, you think you're just someone that cares about yourself, don't care about other people. Like, you come up with something like that in your mind. Well, you know, now that I've not had it, I've had it all my life, all of the people in my world. Not that they ever thought I was selfish, but they were just not understanding of me, which is fine because I didn't expect the whole world to understand me. Just one person is enough. And I know there's gonna be more than one person. I know it. Otherwise, I wouldn't come here, would I? Oh yes, I feel so much relief now that I really feel I don't have to over-explain myself ever again. Like, I just need to talk to someone, and as soon as I feel they don't understand me, I completely give it up. I give it up to God, and I completely give it up. I completely surrender, and I let this person go on their merry way, and I go on my merry way. And I don't like try to expect or try to squeeze someone out of something out of someone or try to resent them, try to hate them. I perceive the lack of the ability of understanding, and then it means this person isn't the one. I don't even have to go that far. I just have one conversation with someone, or literally one conversation. I know exactly what this person is like. I mean, I think because it's something that's, you know, for most people, if not most, I don't know most people, but for maybe most people, this is not their purpose, to be understood, to be seen deeply. This might be something that would happen in their life, but it's not going to be their main purpose. But for me, it is my purpose. So I think I'm ultra sensitive when it comes to this. Even just by the way somebody is dressed, I'm not sure about that. But no, not the way they are dressed, but how they present themselves, the whole thing. Like the way they look at me, the way they speak, the way they move, the way they utter the words, the choices of words they use. Who am I even talking to? What's the point of this video now? You know, I thought about making these videos so that someone that would really understand me would show up. It's been the 200 videos, and, well, not 200 videos, excluding all the shorts, it would be maybe 150 videos, or maybe just 100 videos that are long, with talking, not just animals and bugs. And then let's say there are like 100 videos. Still, no one ever popped up, which is great. Just, I don't know. I completely give up. You know, I stopped searching because I've never found through searching, so I know I'm not supposed to be searching, seeking. I'm just supposed to be just sitting here. Just be passive. Relaxed, and trust and have faith. That's it. And I'm just really lost. I don't know. Like sometimes I lose faith. I don't know what's supposed to happen with my life now. Like, what's gotta happen? Like, what do I live for? I don't know. That thing that I live for is not here, then what else? What now? Sitting alone, living alone. What am I here for? What is all this about? I ask for help, please. Please help me. Or take me. I don't want to kill myself, and just take me or something. Like, I would love to be struck by lightning rather than getting hit by a car or something like that. Just instant death. That would be good. If what I want to have is just not possible here, which I doubt. If someone like me exists, then someone that can understand me definitely exists. And there's gonna be more than one person. There's gonna be a big family. I just don't know why they aren't here yet. And if they're not here yet, what I'm here for right now. Just staying alive until they're here. Help me. God, Lord, angels. I feel a lot of light right now again in the room. I hope it's not... Come on, don't be pessimistic. I ask for more help. Thank you.
Oye, no.
There is a cricket on my balcony or somewhere. Hello, little cricket. Thank you for singing for me. Thank you for accompanying me tonight. You're very, very loud. And you never stop. Don't you breathe? At least you should do... Oh, here you took a break. You took a breath. Did you hear it? Little cricket took a breath. Oh my god, I want to cry.
It just occurred to me that I might have a completely wrong idea about myself. As self-reflective as I am biased. Very, very deeply. Maybe. If I don't love myself, I must be biased. Looking at myself. And I also realized, which is a very crucial thing, the most important thing, the thing that I'm here for, I can get it immediately if I die. Take another breath, little cricket. Go again. You stopped. That's great. There's another cricket, but I think that one is not on my balcony, but that one sings even better. I don't know how to make that sound. You can hear it, right? It's a very beautiful sound. I love them. I love them bugs. Oh, wow. There was just another synchronicity when I looked at the screen, and I guess you guessed it, what it was. Thank you, universe. I still don't know what we are here for. Maybe I shouldn't ever ask again what we are here for, because I never know what it's like for another person. I only can look at them through my perspective and then see that their lives are dreadful. And I can never figure out why. But if I look at myself, like I'm here for the thing, the only thing that I care about the most. Not that I don't care about anything else. I care about many things, but this is the thing that I care about the most. Alright? And yet this thing, I can get it immediately if I just go and ham myself. I can get it immediately. This penetrating understanding that is so deep and beyond words. I get it immediately if I die. Yet I'm here for it. I don't know why. And I've lived without it for 7 years, and it's been a mystery. A dreadful mystery. But as soon as I die, which can happen at any moment, I don't know. Would I even know it before I die? Like, if I were to die tomorrow, would I know it today? Would I feel something? Or not at all? I think I'm a very connected person, at least most of the time, or some of the time. Little cricket, thank you for singing. Thank you for singing the accompany for summer. Summer here lasts for half a year, I think, from the end of April, let's see. Yes, exactly. From the end of April to the end of... Not the end, but like late from the later half of April to the later half of October. Yeah, that's exactly 6 months. Yeah, from the end of October it started to get cold. And it would never get warmer until the end of... I would say normally it started to be warm. Well, it already starts. It would start to be warm. Starting, I don't know, like, I think each year is different. Oh, God. I'm a little lost. Would you help me, please? don't know what to think. I don't know what to look at. I don't know what it is all about. Help me, please. Thank you. I'm gonna go on watching this movie that I've been watching. Here's another cricket, a different type, making a different sound from the previous two others, I think. And it's above me. I think it's right above me. Above the balcony. You stopped. Please give me some clarity. God, universe, Lord. I only use God or Lord when I want to feel like it's an entity out there looking out for me. Even though, ooh, you're going again very loud. That is very loud. I don't want to feel like I'm talking to something abstract, vague. I do feel like thinking of it as someone rather than something. Someone that's really kind, especially if I have this. I lost my father. He died when I was young, and so an authoritative male figure normally feels warm and kind to me, because I don't have a problem with men like I have with women. Would be kind like my father, or like a father, because my dad, I really didn't like him. Well, he kind of spoiled me, but he also wasn't the warmest dad he could have been. I would want someone better than him. I would want a real great father. Really kind, really warm. I would want a father. And I would like to think he would be a philosopher. And he would have studied a lot in school. Maybe a professor in a university is so gentle and kind and very tall, and just like my dad, with a broad shoulder, maybe with the glasses as well, and they're round like Harry Potter's. And he's so kind and gentle. And I feel so safe with him. And then now I have a mother that is also very gentle. And they both give me a lot of freedom. And they love me unconditionally. And I'm the wild horse. They treat me like one of their peers rather than treating me like a child. They talk to me very understanding, like a friend. They are friends to me. You know, I could have just chosen this kind of parents before I was born. And I wonder why I didn't. I wonder why. Guess I would feel very different. I might still be me, but I would feel so safe. Existence is so safe. I would be less cynical. I'll be less self-focused. I don't know. Because I would have had two gentle beings fully focused on me growing up. And I would have more energy and willingness to focus on other people. I don't know. But then I wouldn't be me. Would I still be me if I was raised by different parents? Well, according to what I've learned, the answer would be yes. Yes, I would still be me. But just less hurt, less lonely. Probably not lonely at all. And I would feel like existence is like a very loving place. Maybe. Do people actually have this kind of parents? Like perfect parents? Maybe some people do. I don't know. If I were to have a different lifetime, I'm gonna have that. But if I were to have that, then what is the point of being here at all then? I could have that just being dead. I would have that love not from humans but from God. From love. And that would be so much bigger than any human could give me. Or maybe, no, I take it back, it's not true. Love is not comparable. A human can love. Well, all love is divine. There is no human love or God love. And no, we are not humans. We are all God. It's always, oh God, what did I say? We're all God. All love is, we're all love. All love is divine. It's all equal. As long as it's unconditional. And deep understanding. And freedom. I really wish to die. Because I want all my questions answered right now. And I have so many questions. And I really miss love. I wish the whole planet could be dead overnight. So that we all would get to go home and this wouldn't exist anymore. No more wars. No more violence. Why are we still here at all? And I want that question answered now. That is my biggest question. I don't understand what we are here for. I don't have a clue. They tell me it's for love, but What kind of love? When I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't understand. This kind of pains me. Because it is the big question. I don't know how to make a meaning out of my life if I have this question unanswered. Really wish I could die. Really wish to die. I'm really happy if I could die. And I'm just gonna live as if I was dead. I'm not gonna have any effort trying to figure anything out. Trying to do anything out. Just float like this and see where it goes. Cause I got nothing. I got nothing, nowhere to go. Nothing to live for. I just float in the ocean, see where it takes me. What I know is this is what we all are supposed to live. This is how we all are supposed to live. You just let it take you. Because we're not here to try to figure things out. Just float. I guess that's great. That's what I can bear. That's what I can take. Help me, please. God. Please help me. Please help me. Please help me. Please help me. I really feel I don't belong here. At least I have never. With anyone. To anything. I wanted to be different. Please help me. Thank you. Find me my perfect place. That I'm meant to be in with the perfect people. And that's all I ask for. Well, that's also what's intended. So I'm not really asking for anything. Just what's meant to be. I can't say where I am where I'm meant to be, because I'm often blow happy or fulfilled. I'm just really confused here. I asked for some help with that. Some clarity, some direction, some anything would do. Thank you. And please don't let me starve to death. Don't let me have to find a dreadful job just for money. Or any job just for money, please. Please, thank you. Thank you. And please help me get over with all this fear. That'd be really great. Thank you. So cute.
Willow, stop! Oh my god! Stop! Holy fuck!
Spaghetti. Ravioli.
And this is absolutely one thing that I would love to do when you do the chores. When my servant does the housework, like this guy here, I will sit on your back like this. I so enjoy that. And I will gag at all of your food. All the food that you have, I will gag at them if you make me smell them. Absolutely.
Here's a funny story. Ow! That one hurt.
And yeah, absolutely. If I need your attention, whatever you're doing, I will stop it at all costs. If you're working from home, you will always prioritize me. If I need somehow to sit on your laptop keyboard, and then I will sit on it. And the laptop must be kept on. And oh no, you can never pick me up. It will be me, always me, to choose to jump on you. So it has to be your lucky day if you want me to sit on you or sleep with you. Be your lucky day. You can never take me from anywhere, anything that I'm doing. I have my whole free will. this is what I might like to do as well. Although it doesn't look that comfortable. I really want to be a cat. Sometimes it drives me crazy. I really like the way they look. They look so attractive to me. I want to have the sharp teeth. Oh God. I want to have their eyes that's turned on at night in the dark. I want to have their extremely flexible spine and their swift body. Wherever they can walk anywhere they want. I want that. Very, very badly. And I want to have their voice. Meow. Meow. Maybe I have it already. But I wanted the sharpest ones, the soprano. Meow. I'm a mezzo. I really want to be a cat, even for just a week. I wish that could happen, please. Would it happen? Has anybody done that? Like being a cat? I want it to last for a month, 3 months. I think 3 months is enough for me to get tired of anything. If I like a city, I just need to live there for 3 months to get tired of it. So if this being a cat, I think 3 months is long enough. Too long. I don't know. Maybe 1 month or even 2 weeks would be enough. Yeah, I think that could be done, right? Why can't I be a cat? I can be a cat. And I want someone extremely loving to take care of me. You know, those cat worshippers. They cook their cat so good food. I want to have raw fish every single day. I want to have every single meal. Raw things. I don't want cat food. I want fresh food. Fresh fish. Egg yolk. And I just want fish. And I want sea fish. I want I don't want to get very fat. Not at all. I want to have a very swift body. Very slim. Like a cheetah. Very fast, slim, and lengthy limbs. But I like what I get as a human. I'm kind of like a cat that's kind of well fed. Because you know, when a cat is really well raised, they grow a little belly. And I have that. And I don't want my nails ever cut. Never. Because I would just use it. I want to have all the freedom in the world. I don't know if I would be bathed. Even though I take a shower every single day, but as a cat, I can imagine what it's like to have your coat wet. I can imagine it red and how annoying it feels as a cat. And then having all the scent on your body removed. You never need to bathe any animals. Cats, especially cats. You know, I had a friend who had an outdoor cat. He never washed the cat. And that would be a very spoiled cat. And yes, I would love to be pet. Only when I want to. On my forehead, I already like it as a human. I told you. It feels so good just rubbing my forehead right now. And I think I'll have dark colored and short hair. Dark colored. I think I want to look like, I don't know. I want to look kind of different, very different from most cats. For example, this one looks not different. I want to look very different. And I think I want to have green eyes. Yes. Yes, that. Very slim, remember? Slender. Very long limbs. Very, very swift body. I can go wherever I want. I'll be a very, very spoiled cat. You have to let me do whatever the fuck I want, and you cannot touch me at all if I don't want it. But the person that would take care of me, my worshiper, my servant, will be very kind. They will give me all the freedom I want. They are very, very loving, very, very gentle. They love me more than any human being they would love. If they ever have a partner, they would love me more than their partner, and they have to have a partner that loves me. You know, like those people write on their dating apps, I will always love my cat more than you. Yeah, I want someone like that. Yes. Absolutely. When I see a profile like that, I always swipe left. No matter what else they write in the profile, if they write something like, I always like my cat, love my cat more than you. Oh my god. I haven't seen many, just a couple. In fact, just a couple. Swipe left immediately. But I would love to have them as my servant. I think I'll have a chance to become a cat before I die. Or maybe after I die. I don't know. No, it has to be before I die. Otherwise, after I die, nobody would know that it's me. It has to have someone, that people I know, everyone that I know, all the friends that I've ever had, know that I'm not the cat. And then they come and see me and watch me and worship me. And try to pet me, but I will threaten them. I will dodge their hands. And I will only let my most loyal servant pet me when I want to. I think I'm really good at being a cat. I'm already one. And I
will never get into fights because I despise all the other cats. They do not deserve to ever touch me. They are all my, what's the word? They're all below me. I am the best. Alright, I am the best one out there. I despise them all. I would only do with dogs, maybe in the house. Where is my fan? Where's my fan controller? What the hell, man? Oh, here it is. It's getting hotter. Come on. Alright. And what else? I'll have a different name. An exotic name. A very mysterious name, and that's even hard to pronounce. And I will not be a black cat nor a white cat. I'll have short fur, I told you. Very short. And I kind of want to look like one of those, you know, that I don't know the English name for it, nor any name for it. It's like they look kind of like a leopard, and they do have green eyes, and they kind of look like a little tiger because they're yellow with black patterns. I want to look so unique that I know cats ever looked like me before. So yeah, I want to look like one of the most unique looking cats. Maybe I want my eyes to have different colors. And what would I do all day? I'd go out for a walk every single day, having an adventure. I'll be so swift that no cats can catch me and fight me. If they try to find me, I can sense them already because they're all idiots. I run away before they try to catch me. I'm the best cat at being a cat. And I already feel very sexy. Yes. But I will be a genderless cat. Not a female, not a male. Just like how I am as a human. Whatever animal I become, it will be genderless. And, including a human. And I've only wanted to be a cat, nothing else. I don't even want to be a human. Yes, I want to be a human so that I have my mind. I don't want to be a cat, just like a stupid cat that doesn't know what they're doing all the time. Okay, I want to be a cat with my mind. And I would never waste time catching birds or flies or squirrels. So boring stuff. And none of the toys that would entertain any other cats would entertain me a little because I'm too smart. Obviously. What I would do, you would find me look out of the window all the time, staring out of the window, but not looking at anything. And I have such a peaceful visage. Long gazing into the distance, just like how I am. A philosopher. I'll be pondering questions you would forever wonder what I think about when I look out of the window for hours a day, and then you would wonder forever where I've been. You can never put anything on my body, not a collar, not a harness, unless you begged me. Not anything, not a chip, not anything on my body, not least of all a camera, unless you beg me on your knees. And what if I get lonely? Well, I will not get lonely because all of the friends that I've ever known would know that I've become a cat now. They would all rush to see me and just watch me and worship me. And I'll just sit there absolutely chill. And they just watch me, try to talk to me. And I would just prove to them that it's really me. For example, I would write my human name. Try to write my name with a pen in my mouth. And they would see, oh, it's really you. But then I will not. I will ignore them. I will run into nature every day, different spots, taking a long walk in nature. Maybe I would love some company. My most deepest human friend would be with me. Yeah. And we walk in nature and we talk about spiritual philosophy or philosophical spirituality while they talk, and they know that I can understand awe. And I'm so fearless as a cat. I will lose all of my phobia for bugs or anything. They not all look like food or prey to me. They're totally, not even snakes, which scare me. And snakes wouldn't be as fast as me because I am so swift. I wouldn't be scared ever. And my human servant would protect me all the time because they worship me. So nice. As if I'm in that cat body right now, and I have a long tail right now, just sweeping around like that. I'm laying on my back with my tail sweeping. Well, you may think I'm a furry. I'm not at all. I'm not interested in all that kind of animal suit. That's not what that's just so boring. It's like for kids or what. I don't know what they're into. I'm not into that. Not a little bit. Not at all. I'm talking about being a real cat. Or being a cat person. Like a real cat, but a person. I think my eyes look like cats. Because when I try to look straight without trying to look kind, I look like I'm angry. Just like a cat. Why am I a human anyway? Because I get too big of a brain to fit in a little cat's head. That's why I'm a human. Otherwise, I'd be a cat right now. Oh. This cat is so fat. I guess I would love my human servant because of how loyally they worship me. Yes, I'll spare them a little bit of my love. My conditional love. And they will feel so honored to have me love them a little more than any other humans. And they will brag about it. They will put in their dating profile saying, I will only like you if my cat likes you. Oh my God. I can literally decide what partner they will have. They take people home, and and they will take them to me. I will not rush to them, but they will take them to me. I'll be sitting on a couch as the master of the house. And I will take a look at the human and I feel their vibe. If I don't like them, I will show it, and my human will take a different one home until they find one that I'm satisfied with. It'll be someone as much of a worshiper as them. So now I have two. They can have a dog. I love dogs. Because dogs are scared of me. They know that I'm too good and too fast. Even big dogs. They know that I am the master of the house. And I will sleep next to the dog every day, hugging the dog because they are so warm and soft. And I will lick them, give them the honor to be licked by me. The dog will be my best friend. Yes, the dog will be very loyal to me. The dog knows that I am the master of the house, not the humans. The dog's so loyal to me. And it's a big dog with long fur. Something like a golden retriever. And we can take walks together with the dog. The dog would be like my knight, guarding me, protecting me. It'll be a silly dog. Trying to capture squirrels and stuff, and I would just watch with a little bit of a despise in my eyes. But I love them, the dog. Probably love them more than the human. More than I love the humans. Yes, I love them dogs. They're so silly. They think they can protect me, but I need to protect them. They think they're bigger than me, stronger than me, but not really. Yeah, they're bigger than me, but I got my paw and I got my vigilance. They don't have it. They're just snake. I'll be the one to protect them. So maybe I want a dog that is as vigilant as I am, so that I don't worry about them ever. Because I never get my nails cut. And my servant would never try to cut my nails because they know it. They can feel in my vibe that I would not want anything to touch my nails once. So they never even would try. They never even have a clipper at home. They don't dare to. They know that I'm a wild one. I own my own body, my soul, my full independence. But I also depend on them to feed me and serve me. And I depend on the dog's friendship. And these would be the purpose of my existence as a cat. And my lone, peaceful, looking out of the window every single day for hours. These together would be the purpose of my existence. And I guess I would be able to play music. Well, maybe the piano. You know. Just make me a piano. And then I'll be able to play it. I like music. Yeah. I'm a music cat. Play some music. Piano. Classical music. Classy. And I will sit on the piano to listen. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone would look at me if I go out with my servant and the dog and the partner. I'll be the center of attention wherever I go. Oh my god, I love that dog so much. I'm already in love with the dog. Help me. And we have such a deep friendship. We both will live very long. 20 years. Oh my god, the dog breaks my heart. I can't think about dogs. It just makes me cry. They are so good to us. Or maybe the one that I'm thinking about. Some dogs are bitches. Very few though. I have met only very few, a couple. There was this dog in there. They were sitting there and alone. I was just trying to talk to them. And then she started chasing. By the way, she had like a dreadful face, like a human, like a woman's face that was just scary. It was a black teddy, and just sitting there. When I was looking at her face, I was already like, oh my god, this dog looked really kind of creepy, because they looked like they had a human face. And I tried to I wanted to know if they were friendly. I tried to approach them a little. And then she started barking and chased after me. I had to walk away, and then I remembered that I'm a beggar. I'm so much bigger, so I turn around and I and I turn around and I go and chase them.
And then she ran away, barking still. And as I kept on walking, she kept following me. And I turned around and I went and chased them a little, like just pretend to chase them, and they ran away barking. It's just kind of funny. Kept barking even after I disappeared. What would I do if I was a cat? Oh, I wouldn't even bother. I wouldn't even bother. They can bark whatever. They can never touch me because they're so stupid. I'm so fast, I can walk on walls. And I'm too good, I can hurt them so easily. But most dogs are very, very sweet. All of them. Most of them that I've met. Oh my God. That's it. Didn't expect this video to last long. I would never do such things. I would never, never. Yes, I will clean myself daily. Frequently. Very, very clean. Shiny. And I eat fish every meal. Sea fish. Salmon. Maybe I would like tuna when I am a cat. I love salmon. I don't understand. I went out with a friend to eat fish, sushi, I think it was. And then they loved tuna. I didn't understand it. It was totally tasteless to me. Just a little bit like a fish. The rest was tasteless to me. And they were shocked to see that I preferred salmon. I was shocked that they preferred tuna. I mean, salmon, I don't know. I guess we have different tongues. That's what I think. Salmon, I never liked tuna. It's completely tasteless. Maybe when I'm a cat, I have a different tongue, I would appreciate it. But I love salmon. I want salmon now. I want tuna too. I haven't had it forever. I haven't had sushi ever since 2 years. 2 years. It's been. My favorite sushi, just tuna with salmon with the rice. That's it. That's my favorite. I can just eat that alone. I don't like algae. What's the word? I don't like that kind of sushi. I just want salmon on rice with the soy sauce and wasabi. Oh my God. But I don't really miss it because I had a lot of it. I still remember what it tastes like. I don't miss it. Oh, I kind of miss. No, not really. The sushi. I once worked in a sushi restaurant, so I tasted all sorts of sushi. I had a lot. Like salmon sushi with algae on the outside, and salmon and avocado and some sauce maybe. And I hate sesame. Oh my God, I pronounced it right! For the first time in my life, I pronounced the word right without looking it up. Sesame. Holy cow, I did it!
all forever, I think of this word. I never knew how to say it. I thought if I knew this word, but I couldn't say it without looking it up. But I just did it. Amazing. I'll be a very silent cat. I would never meow. Never. My servant would tell you that they only heard me meow in my 21 years of life a couple of times. But that sounds a little boring. I gotta meow if I'm a cat. I'll meow outside, not indoors. Meow. 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 It'll be a different meow. It'll be very profound. Meow. 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 And quiet. Meow. 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 Look at this cat. Oh my god, I feel like I am one right now. This is my, what's the word? What's the word to call someone of your kind? This is my kind. I'm not a human. I'm a cat person. In a human's body. Yes. One other thing, I would destroy a lot of things. That would be one of my joys. You gotta be really careful with your things. And I like to just, sometimes play with your expensive stuff. Kick them off the table on purpose. Because I am so swift, I can always walk around any object laying on a table. So if I knock one over, is totally intentional. I just like to watch them drop. If I get bored, I just pick up one of your cups and then drop them on the floor just to hear the sound. But I wouldn't do that very often. Occasionally. And I want a very discreet bath toilet. The one with the roof and a curtain as well. Nobody should watch me. And I want the best type of, what's the thing? Cat sand? The thing for the toilet. It has to be the best type. Alright? Like when I pee on it, it immediately absorbs all the pee so that and it doesn't get stuck onto my paws, my fur, whatsoever. That would be great. The most expensive one. And it has to be a large toilet as well. Elegant. Pretty as well. And, yes, I need a lot of sheer platforms for me to jump on. Especially you know, everywhere around the room, I want to have those platforms for me. And I want a lot of hides, yes. Place them everywhere. All sorts. I specifically like the ones that are round, you know, round. Like round with one, like hollow, you know, round, hollow with one entrance. A hole, a very small hole. I really, really want to get into it. And that looks so good. I want one so bad. Lots of platforms. Your house would be, my servant's house would be completely a cat's paradise. Mine. Yeah. And they gotta live on the ground floor. Because I gotta go out every single day, whatever the fuck I want to. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Never feed me cat food. I want everything fresh, freshly cooked, freshly bought every day. Not even frozen. Yes. Organic as well. Yes. That's it. Thank you for watching. See you later, humans. That's me.
Maybe say sit? No, it's not. It's.